Hey everyone, Overkill's back again with another video, and today we have fig number 2 with part number 2 of the Marvel Legends Tri-Sentinel Wave. This time we are looking at Professor Charles Xavier, and this is a pretty wild looking figure to say the least, and you know, it's something different, I'll give it that. I don't really kind of like the look of him if I'm being honest with you. I may have a different opinion once I get them opened up, but let's go ahead, take a look at the package. And first we will see the Professor X with the helmet here, an alternate head, look like he's using his telepathy. We have some alternate hands, and we have the other arm to the Tri-Sentinel Build-A-Figure, which we will add on during this wave. On the side of the package, we see Professor X, which House of X, Charles Xavier here. The same on the opposite side, and like on the last video, look for this symbol on top if you are building the Tri-Sentinel. On the back, we got a brief synopsis of Charles Xavier. Pause here if you want to read it. And we will see that he does have part number 1, which is the right arm to the Tri-Sentinel. This will match up with part number 2 I got from the Omega Sentinel, which was the torso. The only other one I have right now in the mail was Cyclops, which was part number 6, the left arm. So, we'll have a little bit of a wait maybe for the other ones. Hopefully not too long. Just depends how quick Amazon gets them out. And a fun fact, this package actually looks really decent compared to almost my past year of packages from Amazon. So, big plus to them for finally getting one figure good. We will go ahead and open this one up. Pull the Professor out. Take a look at this arm. There we go. And we will pop this onto our Tri-Sentinel. And you can see we're 2 out of 6 there. This is going to be a pretty lanky dude. Hoping it's going to be pretty awesome. We will take this, set it back here next to the Omega Sentinel, so that we can go ahead and look at the Professor X and his alternate stuff. Here is the Professor out of his clamshell. And this Cerebro looking helmet is pretty cool looking, and I'm kind of jelly that he got the butterfly joints but the Omega Sentinel didn't, because she really needed them, especially to get some dynamic poses with those guns. We'll take a close look, and we got blue and silver and just a black body, straight, no colors, no nothing, and he's got the lanky legs like I said, so I'm not a big fan of that. His joints seem to move a little bit better. Maybe I spoke too soon. This one is not wanting to move. Anyway, he does have butterfly joints. And he has better range of movement, because he has no limitations. He's got the upper bicep cut, the double jointed elbows, full rotation, and movement on the hands, because he's got alternate hands. He does have the ab crunch. Not much of it. And he has the waist cut. His split. I mean, you could force it more if you wanted to, but it can't do much considering. Leg movement. I mean, you can go all the way around with this guy, looks like. Got the upper thigh cut. Double jointed knees. And the typical movement you can expect on the feet, except this foot is stuck. And I'll have to show you this one. That pretty well covers it. I mean, the head movement's what you would expect from Hasbro. You get pretty good movement here. But that's it. I mean, we'll take one more close look at this helmet. It's detailed fairly decent. I like it. That's pretty cool. That's probably the best feature of it, in my opinion. The rest of it's just kind of dull and flimsy. Very flimsy figure. So everything definitely comes down to the head sculpts on this guy. And we will pop this one off and check out the next one. And here we have the Professor X sleeping. No, he's using his telekinetic powers. The top ring's bent a little. And I'll show you how they kind of go on to the back of the head here. Pretty neat looking. And like I said, that's the best features of this figure. By far. There's nothing else to get excited about besides the Build-A-Figure piece other than the heads. But you know, if you're excited to have this figure, awesome. You know, just not for me. I know my wife was looking forward to it, but for me, I could have passed on it myself. Maybe if the body was more like the Cyclops or something, I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to get him to be able to stand to show you anything, because that foot is stuck. Next, we'll look at the hands. And he only has 2 sets. He has this hand here. And on the same side, we have a pointing finger, or you can be using it up here, like so. On the other side, we have a gripping hand. He's got the index finger loose. In case you want to use a gun with him, I guess. And he has this hand, which is perfect for this head to be doing. If you can get him to bend right, this guy, as gummy as he is, he does not want to stay flush. That's my biggest issue. But if you can get him to hold into place, you can kind of see him doing his psychic abilities. So that would be pretty cool if you could get it to work out that way. This hand, not too fond of. Going to take it, replace it back. One final look at this head. And I'm going back with a cooler looking head, because this is pretty awesome. On to our final thoughts. I mean, this is a decent figure to complete the Tri-Sentinel. Nothing fancy. I've overstated my opinion on it, so you guys get that. It's cool. I mean, it's still cool to have a Professor X in your collection. It's just, this one just leaves a lot to be desired, in a sense. He's very flimsy. I just wish he was a little bit bulkier body. I get it. He's close to the comics, so you can't complain on that front. Just, it is what it is. I'm okay with this one. The wife loves it, so that's the main thing, because she's the one who wanted it. I can see this figure possibly hanging out on the pegs later on, if any of them from this wave do, because I don't think a lot of people will get excited about them, except maybe for the head sculpts. With that being said, this was the Marvel Legends Tri-Sentinel Build-A-Figure Wave Professor X from the House of X series. Thank you for watching, and until next time, I bid you all farewell.